Civic engagement means putting your body, your mind, your heart, and your spirit into making change in the community.
Being involved in your city, from local government elections, being a voter, helping to get the word out, and just being involved in your city from a community service level.
The involvement of different organizations within the city, especially the nonprofits, to get more involved and get involved with the public entity, be it the LA County, be it the LA City, etc.
That's when we talk about civic engagement. We don't just want to be on an island out here by ourselves. We want to bring all this ethnicity together so we can let people know that we are a family.
In order to be able to implement change in your city, you have to find a way to get involved. Being the president of the Arts Council for Long Beach, we do a lot of community engagement, making sure that there's diversity, equity, and inclusion throughout the city, making sure that arts for all is truly arts for all, and so that's one aspect of it.
I'm involved in domestic violence prevention here in the community and anti-sex trafficking, so I work on an advisory commission with Interval House crisis shelters, but particularly with the African American Network for Violence-Free Relationships, and we provide information, support, and community referrals for people who are at risk.
I'm the founder of the 100 Black Men of Long Beach. We just celebrated our 10th year last year, and we're most proud of our mentoring program, ages 8 to 18. And we teach our youth, ages 8 to 18, how and when they're confronted by policemen, how to conduct themselves. And it's proven to be a great success amongst our youth.
As the executive director of the Uptown Business Improvement District in North Long Beach, I'm engaged in teaching and helping our small businesses up there gain resources and to bridge the gap between them as small business owners and the city.
So by being involved on the economic level, it would improve the community, would improve that person's being.
I just feel as it's my duty, and this is how you leave your mark in any place you choose to live, by helping implement change and to hear the voice of the people.
Civic engagement is sort of my Bible, because as a young person I got involved as a freedom rider, as a civil rights activist. I was one of the founders of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee back in the 50s and 60s, and I went to jail for my beliefs.
You can't hide or run from fear. You must let people know you have to be willing to die for what you believe in. And I know at my age, I am so adamant about that, because I know what people struggled and died for, because a lot of my kinfolks, my families, our ancestors, that's what they lived and died for.
If there's something that I'm passionate about, you can sacrifice sleep. Sleep can always be sacrificed.
I was at the Martin Luther King parade. I was at the March on Washington in 1963, and I believe that whatever things that are happening in the community, we have to be engaged.
It's broadening my capacity and broadening the things that I know. It's a constant education and just learning more about the governmental aspects and learning how government functions and works.
What did your grandfather do? I want to let them know that I was a part of the action. I just didn't talk about it. I was going to be about it. And that's what I feel so much about being a part of the civic engagement.